Hi, beautiful people. So, welcome back to Exotical Insights. So, today I want to quickly tell you why kindness is not the answer to jealousy, and also to give you an answer, but I'll give you that towards the end. Why is kindness not the answer to jealousy? Well, because when you're kind to people who are jealous of you and insecure, what it does is it makes you more of a victim. How it does that is those people will start to take your kindness for a weakness because they put you on a pedestal, and so they are kind of perplexed as to why you know you don't see yourself being on that pedestal, or why, for example, you're around them, because deep down inside they know like they can't really access people like you, or they shouldn't have access to people like you. So you being kind and letting them access you, it kind of it makes you more of a victim. It kind of makes them think, oh, okay, well, I can get over on this person, I can play in this person's face, etc. So kind of going a little bit into what I said, but expounding more, it confuses them, because a lot of times when people put you on a pedestal, especially when it's about beauty, they expect you to be mean. They expect you to kind of have, that mean girls kind of, you can't sit with us personality, and I do believe you should, and I'll tell you why. But yeah, and confused, insecure, jealous people lash out. Um, what you being kind, what it does to these people is it makes them feel like you should lower yourself, or in a way it makes you lower in their eyes. And so I wanted to talk about fawning. So fawning, Fawning, the definition that I learned it as, and the way I'm using it, is essentially it's when you feel the need to kind of lower yourself or overcompensate by trying to externally validate the people around you, because they're treating you bad. And so in order for you to it kind of almost puts you in a position of proving yourself, oh, hey, I'm not as stuck up as you think I might be, or as I look, or as you thought, or whatever. So that's what I'm using fawning for. But what happens is when you're kind and you'll probably start to fawn, it'll put you in like a people pleasing kind of position, which is ultimately a position of servitude, and I do not recommend people pleasing at all. But what it does is, after you begin to do that, you start fawning these people. You start overly complimenting them, because if you don't, and I've been in this situation, if you don't sometimes, you cannot have a good night around these people. The energy is bad until you overly hype somebody else up, or you give out an excessive amount of validation, to the point that it's almost weird that you even have to do it. You know what I mean? Like, there's nothing wrong with validating people and complimenting people genuinely, but sometimes if like, you've been in situations where you feel like if you don't do that, then people are mad at you. And that's what I'm getting at. It's like people will rely on you doing that, and if you don't do it, then it's like you're mean, because you're not overly fawning. Because again, if they put you on a pedestal and they make it seem like you're better than them, then a lot of people feel that you have to use your privilege to like make them feel better. And, oh, you're up here, so if you're going to be around me, in order for me not to mistreat you, you better do something for me, because how dare you, have everything good, or have everything better than me, and then you turn around and then you don't even try to overly hype me up. Okay? So I know it sounds weird, but follow me. But yeah, so what also happens too is that these people will justify blocking your blessings. And I made a video on why and how they'll justify taking things from you and mistreating you because of how they view you. But anyways, so what I really wanted to say is, so what is the answer? So I'm telling y'all that kindness is not the answer, and this is going to be a short one, but of course I can expound upon this. But so what is the answer? The only answer to dealing with jealous people, y'all, this is the only answer, is to cut them off. That's it. And if you cannot cut them off, distance yourself. And I mean as far as you can. Now, if it's a coworker, obviously you're going to have to go to work. If it's a parent, obviously you're going to have to, depending on your living situation, be around the parent. But I'm telling you, distance/cut off is the only way. Because as I said earlier, jealousy is as cruel as the grave. And the thing is, over time, these people will not get nicer. Yeah, so over time, these people, they will not get nicer to you. So the answer to dealing with jealous people is not kindness. Now, I'm not sitting here telling you to be mean. I am telling you to be standoffish, because you need to be. Because honestly, these people don't need to be around you. You do need to protect your energy. I'm not saying being mean. I'm not saying be disrespectful, but what I'm saying is keep these people at an arm's length and don't give them anything. As much as you want to give them that excess validation because they're going to make you feel like you should or that you're a bad person if you don't do it, because they'll start to rely on it, and then the second that you don't, they'll think you're a bad person, and then they already didn't like you to begin with, and so that's going to give them even more motive and even more reasons why they continue to justify mistreating you. So the answer is cut them off, leave it, put as much distance in between as you can, but kindness is not the answer. So that's what I wanted to say. It was a very short one, very quick. Yep. And I will talk to you beautiful people later. Bye.